Hello, doulas out there. My name is Renee from Sella Doula. In this little video, I would like to talk to you about starting a new business. If you are starting out, if you're a new doula on the block, then welcome to this community. It's so fantastic that this is a path that you've chosen. It can be very daunting to start. Sometimes it can be overwhelming, especially if you don't have experience in running another business and you're just starting all fresh, starry-eyed with this beautiful calling on your heart that you just want to help women in this beautiful transition into motherhood. Now I want to give you 7 tips, what has helped me when I started my business and what really set me up for a great journey and success. Step number 1, self-love and self-care. Let me start with self-love. This is something that is your foundation. It will carry you through all the hardships of the ups and downs. It will be your constant, something that you can always rely on, knowing that your value is disconnected from how many numbers you have, or how many people you've helped, or how much exposure you have, or how much people respond to you, or even when somebody responds in a really nasty way to you. It can be unjust, and it can be for us women who have a sensitive heart, can be very damaging, and some people have given up. So we will work on you having a strong self-love to begin with, something to hold on to, just knowing that you are loved with an everlasting love, a universal love that will never ever stop. You know that you can keep going, and that you have value to add, and that you have a strong identity that cannot be shaken by any circumstance or any person. Nothing coming against you can work its power stronger than how you can stand above it. Self-care comes alongside that. Self-care is looking after your body, your health, your relationships. For example, having enough sleep, having healthy food, having exercise, so that you are the strongest and most radiant and full of vitality when you're called to action. And with relationships, it's really important that you have your family in a balance, that your closest relationships are strong, that your marriage is strong if you're married, and that your relationship with your children is very, very healthy, and that you put them first, because from the overflow comes all this success. Secondly is community. I really believe in this. So when I started out, I have actually found that it took me a long time to actually find women, other doulas who wanted to open up, share with me what they're doing best, what they wish they would have done differently in the beginning. So I needed to chase that quite a bit. Although I found the doula communities that have joined supportive and positive, I have also found it hard to build one-on-one connections, chasing people down for coffees, asking them all these questions, not wanting to bother anyone, but also just hanging in there and being like, no, I really pursue you intentionally. So that leads to my point of having a mentor. It is so important to have one or multiple mentors. Find people who inspire you. Look at lots and lots of websites and see who speaks to you, who jumps out to you, who can you not get off your mind. For me, it is also Julie Clark, who I studied with. She's a fantastic one for me. Then Amanda Bernstein, she's wonderful. She's so generous with her help. She's helped me so much in just the little nitty-gritty problems I've had and hiccups I needed to have someone lift me higher, and then I could see into the further distance. And just beautiful people like Caitlin, Erica. She has inspired me so much with her beautiful website. It just gave me the language I kind of was struggling to formulate for myself. I didn't copy her, but she almost propelled me into finding the words that I was feeling out was maybe a little bit stuck in my heart. So have mentors, have peers, reach out to people who are equally on the journey with you. Not necessarily your age, but just in the level that you're on in your area, and have mentees. Find doulas who are just starting out, who have not been as successful as you yet, and give them your policies and procedures. Show them what you've done. They won't copy you. Don't be afraid of that. There's no scarce mentality. Just help them on. Take them with you when you do things. Share information with them. Make videos for them. yeah, it will just be a beautiful flow on effect of what you've received you can pass on. Then thirdly, systems and procedures. Look, for a creative person, it was really difficult to sit down and do these things. It was so boring, took me so much time, and I needed a business coach to help me tighten things up and clean things up as I was waffling along. But it is fantastic to have automations. For example, when a client books you, that you have something straight away to send to them. If they have a question, you have something to respond, send them your contract straight away. If people change their mind, point them towards the contract. After you've had a client, thank them with a thank you letter, and you can also say something like, if they refer you to someone, you can offer them a voucher or a gift of the value of $150, for example. That can always help you. But if all of this is in emails already, you can type in their name, change the date, write something personal at the end so that they know you're talking to them, not just a robotic text. But yeah, so you can have those texts already in your computer, on your desktop, and you can individualize them accordingly, customize them to every individual. Fourthly, offer things for free. And this has nothing to do with your value. It does not mean you have less value when you offer things for free. But when you're starting off, just the first few months, offer things for free. Put content out there, share your information on videos, ask if you can do free massages, look after the toddlers, go shopping with them, decorate the nursery. These are all the little things I did for free, and it really got my foot into the door for some families. The fifth is videos. I think it is just so key to these days. Put yourself on a camera. It gets easier, I promise. Just keep doing it. My first videos, oh my goodness, super embarrassing. I won't take them down. They're all on YouTube. It's my journey, and it's something to look back to and seeing where I've come from. Videos is fantastic. People will hear your voice, see your face, find a lot more find out about you, because on an email it's not as personal. So put a lot of videos out there, talk about everything you think of. It's okay to waffle. I waffle so much, but actually in between, people have discovered my personality and they found me quite warm and funny and not disheveled. That's the I hope not. But if people have seen that I don't have everything perfectly in order, they were like, this is someone I want to work with. She just seems so real, so authentic. She laughs about herself. She does little mistakes. She has a giggle about herself. But yeah, just seeing the sincerity in what I'm talking about. Sixth is something Julie Clark really, really inspired me to do when I did the training with her. She said it's a lifelong journey. So sixth point is educate yourself, read and absorb information. You have to be a sponge these days. Read up on a lot of things. Watch movies, go to the library, buy books, go to conferences, interview people. It is a lifelong journey. You will never ever reach the point of being a wise doula. It is actually still a journey that is completely evolving until you're 80 years old or beyond. Imagine being an over 80-year-old doula. So fun. And then the seventh is never give up. Trust in your calling and trust in the abundance. So again, there's no scarcity mentality. When you haven't found a client in over a year, that does not mean anything. That does not mean you failed as a doula. Don't give up. I know a few doulas who've given up. They said it's just too hard. One had a bad experience. She never wanted to try again. Another one just didn't get any more clients. But it has nothing to do with you. It is just life, and life needs to be chased. Life needs to be pursued. Things fall through all the time, and it happens to everyone, even the really, really successful people. They have all failed many times. So I encourage you, keep going. You've been called to do this. The moment you imagine, oh, I could be at women's birth and be a strong anchor for them, that's when you know this is what you're meant to do. So I encourage you, lean in. Don't let yourself be discouraged. Put on your armor. Sometimes arrows can fly at you. Put on an armor, but not over your heart. Keep your heart accessible for pain, for joy, for the real feelings of life, and women are going to gravitate to you for that. I hope this helped you. I hope this blessed you. Be in touch with any questions. My name's Renee from Help Doula. Would love to be in touch with you on your beautiful journey. Let me know if you are experienced doula. I'm open for correction. I'm open for input. I need to develop every single day of this journey, but I know that together we're better, and I believe in a tribe of supportive doulas changing this world. Amen. Bye.